One of the things that accountants are asking us about in their websites and online marketing has to do with client testimonials. And many firms are really good at having maybe a list of testimonials from the last 10 years, but are now looking at video. How to use video to express those testimonials. Do you get the client in? What do you do? And the video course that we're looking at doing, we wanted to bring David to talk to that element about how do you showcase what you've done with clients via video.
It's partly a question of client testimonials, and you can grab these fairly simply when a client's actually in the office. If they've already told you, hey, you saved us £500,000 this year, then that's the perfect time for you to strike at the time when that iron is hot. But more importantly, there is also the way in which you can talk to what your clients are telling you. Because if you've got 50 clients, all with a similar kind of problem, you can talk in general about the issue. You're not naming anybody's names. You're actually addressing a problem which probably, if that number of people have, others too will have it. And what that allows you to do is demonstrate that expertise in a very clear and concise way.
And that is perfect for online marketing, because the number one thing that Google essentially is used, or any search engine is used for, is somebody has a problem and they want to get it solved. They have an issue, they have a question. You've seen it yourself. You start typing in websites and it comes up accountants or whatever it be. And your clients and your future clients and prospects are in the same position. And David was telling me earlier about stories and the power of stories for video.
I worked in broadcasting for many years, and what we learned very, very early on was that actually stories work. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about news or indeed sales, because stories sell. It's one of the facts of life nowadays. Stories can be very simple things to do with the way in which you addressed an individual's problems, the way in which a client came to you really worried about certain aspects of what the Inland Revenue were actually asking from them. These are the things that allow you to demonstrate a clear professionalism, a clear expertise, and that is the kind of, I was going to say impression, that's the kind of illustration that you want to be using to get that message across, that you're drawing in the clients that you really want to have.
And you as an accountant can do that very easily. You know, we've spoken earlier about, you know, maybe having a fear of, well, what do I do in front of a camera? But, and this is what we'll address in the course as well, is how can you just strip that away and get to a place of, this is very simple. This is what I know. I know this very well. I'm good at this, and I can just share that. And as we've talked about in a previous video, if people connect with that, wonderful. If they don't, everybody has saved time.
And another thing that's going to happen as far as this course is concerned is we'll actually give advice about whether you're actually able to do it for yourselves. And if you're in that position, what kind of equipment do you actually need, or maybe you even have that equipment already? Or in certain circumstances, do you actually need to call in a professional? And if you have to call in a professional, what you should be looking for in that company, because it's not just their ability to point a camera at somebody, it's all of the other things that are around it, which are actually quite important.
Yes. So we'll keep it really simple, and whether it's DIY or outsourced or however you do it, video is critical for accountancy firms and relatively simple.
Relatively simple, but the point is, we are here to simplify it for you.